Hey guys, Namaste. Welcome to our YouTube channel Tutor Pratik. Today we are going to learn how to insert images in our HTML for designing our web pages. Before we start, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell button that you can be notified when our new video arrives. So let's start today's session. If you want to insert any images in your web page, we can do easily just using one tag. By using just one tag, we can insert images in our web page. If you want to insert an image just after this sentence, then in our code, just after this sentence, just add a tag img. And on this img tag, we have an attribute src. This attribute src is used for give the source of our image. First of all, we have to copy that image into our main root folder. So I had already copied one image, workplace, on our main website folder, and our index file and the image file is in the same location of our website folder. So just type the name of the image on the value of src attribute, workplace.jpg. Don't forget to add the extension of the image. If you forget to add the extension, it will not be work. So we have to put the full name and its extension. After then, just save it and check it in our browser. We inserted an image in our web page. If you want to resize your image, we can change its height and width, just adding the height and width attributes in our image tag. To resize any images in our HTML, just add the width attribute on our image tag and give the value for the width 600 pixel, and you can also add height attribute to define the height of the image 50 pixel. Now save it and let's check it in our browser. Now we have an image with a 600 pixel wide and 50 pixel height. But yes, it's destroyed our image and made stretched. So whenever you give the value of width or height, only use width or height only. Because if you give just a width only and save it, HTML gave the automatic height for the same ratio of our original image. Just you can give one value width or height, so it will not be stressed our images and will not be changed the ratio of image width and height. And it will be good, and it will be better, and it will and for professional web page designing, it will be better to make the exact required width and height images on the image processing software. And here in HTML we just add the images. We do not change the width and height of the images because we have already done it in our Photoshop or any image processing softwares. So when we didn't apply any width and height values, the image will be inserted as its original size. Now, whenever a browser can't load the image, we can give some text instead of image, that people can know some picture about this title is here. For that purpose, we just add one attribute called alt and type something else this is image. You can define whatever any text you want to define about that image. Similarly, we can give another attribute called title for our image, that it gives the title for our image. You can give the title of that image like work place and save it. Now on our browser, whenever we hover our mouse, it will show the title of this image. In this way, we can add any images wherever we want in our web page. And if you want to add any links on our image, for example, if someone clicks on the area of this laptop, it will redirect to the link. Similarly, we can give the portion of this mobile phone or this copy. We have to use image map in our HTML to give the different hyperlinks for separate areas of one image. For that, we have to know the coordinates of this area of an image. The coordinates will work as x1 and y1 coordinates. For the left top corner will be 0, 0. Similarly, the maximum height and width will be the right bottom corner coordinate. So according to this, we can give the coordinates of some respective areas of our image. Let's try one example. Now we have one tag map, and we named that tag for a work map. And under this tag, we added 3 areas. And we use this area tag to give the area coordinates of our image. And on this area tag, we can define a shape. For a rectangle, we use rect. For a circle, we use circle for the same attribute. After then, we have the coordinates for that area where we want to give the links on our image. I have the coordinates that will be lies on that computer of our image, and when anybody clicks on the computer, it goes to the link computer.html. Similarly, I added another coordinates for the phone and cup of coffee. After defining the areas of the map, now we will apply this map on our image by adding one attribute called use map. On this use map value, we give the name of our map. For giving the name of the map, we use #sign and then the name of our map. Now save our coding and let's check it in our browser. We can see that whenever I hover my mouse on this laptop, it changes to the hand tool. That shows it has a link. And whenever I go to the out of this laptop, it auto changes to the arrow pointer. That means there is no links. Similarly, while I go to this phone, it will change the pointer, and also on this cup of coffee. Now when I click and hold my mouse, we can see the area of our image map. Similarly, we can check the image map area on this phone, and for this copy where we use our circle image map. And we can click these images to redirect to the respective links what we added in our code. That's all for today. We will come back soon with new interesting and informative videos. Until then, take care. Goodbye.